Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel today. Today we're going to be building the LINNMON FINVARD desk, and the legs look like this. So if you're interested in seeing this video, then just keep watching. Okay guys, on step one, we're going to take the piece that looks like this with all the holes in it, and then the piece that has the 3 holes in it. There is no front or back. No matter how you put it, it'll work, guys. So within these 2 smaller holes, on the piece that comes like this, it's either there is no holes there, but the holes are here. So you're gonna put them, on these 2 smaller holes and use the long screws that they give you. Okay, so when you finish it, it'll look like this. The screws are flush. So see, you have this side that we just did, and then we're gonna insert them right here. You have another piece that looks like this on one end and like that on the other end, and you're going to insert the screws into the smaller holes. And it's a really easy project. It wasn't hard at all. So then it'll look like this. And this is the top that will be raise the table, because on this desk the table can be raised to counter height, and so this is the part that will go up and down, and you'll put the pegs in the holes to hold it up. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you this part. On the directions, see, this is the part we just put together. On the directions, you just have this arrows telling you something about putting the next 2 pieces up against the piece that we just put together, and all they're telling you to do is lay it right there at the bottom of it. Okay guys, these are the pieces that I'm talking about. You'll have 2 pieces that look like this, and they just have like this ledge right here on them. They're real long pieces, and they have that hole right there. So that ledge, you're going to hold them up straight up like this. And here's the other one, and you're just going to lay them on the bottom of the part that we just put together, this part right here. So you just lay them there, and then with the biggest screws that you have that have this on the end, just take that off. Alright, so I got that off. This is the part that goes on the end. You have 2 other pieces that are like slanted. See, that's at a slant, and then it is sunken on the outside. You put that towards the outside on this bar. Let me put one down so I can show you guys how to do it. I know this is awkward, and you have to make sure that this is on the outside. And you want them leaning towards the outside of the bars. You want them leaning. See how it's leaning this way? That's the way you want it to lean. And so now you have to just put the screw through this bar right here that we're putting on. We're putting the screw through there and making sure it goes all the way through to the end. So then we're just gonna do this side. And just make sure it's facing, slanting towards the outside. And put the screw in here. Put the screw in here. And then put it through. All the way out, coming out of this one like that. And then you just get your little, and that's it, just tighten it. And I tighten it because it called for a hammer to hammer this bolt in, but I didn't do it. I find that if you just tighten it really tight, that the bolt will go into place where it should be, and that's how the bar lifts, you know, for your table. And then you put your peg in the holes right here, and the pegs look like this, these little pegs, and you just put them in the hole, and that holds the table at the height that you want it. Okay guys, for the last thing that we have to do, you get the piece that has a hole like this, and there are some little wooden dowels, and you just put them in there on the outer two, because in here you're going to put a screw. And that's the last hole you're going to put a screw. And so this is what I meant, I wanted to show you guys. I think it's easier, and it doesn't matter which board you get. You have some plain boards like this that have a hole on both ends, and there is no back or front on it. So I'm going to use this first one to just screw in the, and you just want to make sure it's in the little indentation right there. Make sure it's straight in there before you tighten it all the way. You just stick them in. Like that. This is going to be the shelf that is at the bottom of the trestle. And they're going to be kind of wonky, you know, just for a minute until you put the other side on. Which is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm just going to put the dowels in the top of the rods this time. The wood, or whatever you want to call it. Only on the outer edges. Keep the middle one for another screw that you're going to put in. And they look like this. I don't know if I showed you. Make sure this is turned the same way as the other one, and you just match up your holes, and that's it. Screw it in tight. You can push it down, yeah, and then just screw that last one in. You're gonna just put a screw through here and make sure it catches in the right place, which it did. And I'm just going to screw it in just a little bit until I get them in on every side. I put mine on the opposite side to try to hold it, you know, together for me, and then I finish them up. So let me turn this around and tighten this one in a little bit. Okay guys, so the last little piece is, it comes with these, you can see, little rubber stoppers, and you have 3 holes up here at the top. You just put it in the end. Alright guys, that is it. I hope that this video has been helpful. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!